Welcome to Jazz Time. Jazz Time is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch and would like to buy it, click on the link in the description below to buy it at the lowest price anywhere online. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Self-Winding, reference 15510ST.OO.1320ST.06. I'm going to talk to you about the bezel, the dial, the case, the bracelet, the movement, try it on, and give you my thoughts. So what I have here is a stainless steel Royal Oak with a blue dial. It's the most coveted and arguably one of the most coveted machines that AP Audemars Piguet makes. Now, AP makes a lot of different versions of the Royal Oak, which was created in 1972 by Gerald Genta. This one in particular is one of the most coveted, and let me tell you why. Well, the Royal Oak has been around for quite some time, around 50 years now. And it's become an icon of its class, and that would be the luxury sports watch class. Now, luxury sports watches were not a thing before 1972, before AP decided to make it a thing. Once they decided to make it a thing, which was with the Royal Oak, they came out with it on a stainless steel case and with a blue dial. So it was this configuration, this exact configuration, that is known as the most iconic, most symbolic, and most desirable version of this watch. Now, they make it in several different colors, of course. They make it in white, black, green, gray, and of course, the blue that you see right here. But the blue is the one that has the highest resale value on it, and of course, it's the highest resale. But the blue one is the one that has the highest resale values on it, and one of the highest retail to above retail pricing that there is. The next closest one would probably be green, but the green just came out last year in 22. So the blue has been out for quite some time, and it has always been a premium above that market price. Just to give you some idea, the market price or the retail price as of 2023 is around $28,000. And the market price is around $50,000 for this watch. It's no surprise, it's a beautiful dial, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. Okay, so the Royal Oak, it comes in many different variations. For women, it comes in 33, 34, and 37, possibly even 38 if you consider the chronograph. For men, it comes in size 37 and 38. You can consider the chronograph for men and 41 millimeters, which is what you see here. And they have made some complications that are even bigger. I think around 44 millimeters or 42, something like that. But let's not get into those because those are very rare. So basically for men, their size is 37, actually also there's 39, so 37, 39, and 41, and that 41 is what you see here. Now, most men are going to choose the largest of those, which is the 41. When you get to the 41 millimeters, if you only want a date only, which is the entry level, you only have steel to choose from or rose gold. Basically those two options and a couple different dial colors. So it's not like they have tons and tons of options for you to choose from. You basically just have these ones, which is not a bad thing because these are very good options to choose from. All right, so they make it in 39 millimeters, which by the way is a ultra thin one, and it's a little different. But anyways, let's focus on the 41. Now let's talk about the case. The case is using an octagonal, well, let me start a little bit. I'll get into the bezel in just a little moment. The case itself is 41 millimeters. That's the 8 o'clock to the 2 o'clock position, the longest distance across the bezel from my thumb to my index finger. Now, let me turn it on its side and you'll see the thickness here is only 10.5 millimeters. It's actually thinner than a Rolex, which is around 12 millimeters. So they did a good job on keeping it thin. Why it's so important that it's thin is that it makes the watch much more wearable. You can wear it under a suit cuff and it's not very cumbersome if you wear it. Because, since we're still talking about the case now, the case is of course made of stainless steel, but what I want to bring to your attention is the expert polishing and finishing on this case. You'll see the top side of it is a brushed stainless steel, whereas the edges have this high polish. And you'll notice that the high polish goes down on the side and has this beveled edge that continues down the side of the bracelet. It also sort of matches the beveled edge. So it all has this continuous form, and it really makes this watch look like it was designed by one person, or it was designed altogether as one unit. In fact, it was designed that way. A lot of times you see watches that the head doesn't really match the bracelet, or it's just a generic bracelet, but the Royal Oak case matches everything. And it looks like it's one continuous watch and designed that way, which it obviously was. So that's the case. It's an unmistakable case, and part of that reason brings us to the next topic, which is the bezel. Now, the bezel is the most iconic and the most eye-catching part of this watch. It's the part of the watch that most people see and will instantly recognize as an AP or Royal Oak. Now, the bezel is an octagonal bezel. That means it has 8 sides to it. Or it looks like a circle, but it's not. The center is a circle, but the edge is an octagon. Why is that cool? Well, Gerald Genta designed this to kind of simulate the porthole of a ship. So the porthole of the ship, or the window, has these tiny octagonal type windows, and he designed it that way because he wanted to create a watch that had a seafaring ocean relations to the ocean. So when he thought of that, he thought of this. Actually, I might actually be wrong on that. That might not be a porthole on a ship. It could also be the porthole of the face mask for divers. Back in the 1960s and 70s, they were diving with those huge metal helmets, and they had octagonal portholes in the front. I believe that is actually where the inspiration came from. So you can see that, and they translated that into a watch, which, as you can see here, it translates perfectly. Now, also bring your attention to these screws. These screws are hexagonal screws, meaning they only have 6 sides. So interestingly enough, you have 6-sided screw on an 8-sided bezel. But you might wonder, how do you screw these screws in? Well, you don't, actually. You go in from the back. These are the actual, what you see here are the actual screw acceptors. The back is where it screws in. Nonetheless, it gives this beautiful look. And of course, you have this satin finish, these nice stripes down the center, which is a satin finish, and a high polished bevel edge, which allows the watch to really have an amazing play with the light. Okay, so that is the bezel. Now let's talk about the dial. The dial is, I would say, one of the most impressive parts of this watch. AP calls it Bleu Nuit Nuage 50, which has a grand tapisserie pattern with white gold applied hour markers and Royal Oak hands with luminescent coating. Basically, it has this waffle design, the small waffle design, by the way. If you really look at it carefully, you can see that the dial is not completely flat. It has this little waffle-looking thing on it, and it even has these little dots in between those little waffles. So they call it, I'm sure, Bleu Nuit Nuage, which means something in French or whatever language it is. But it basically means, this dial is awesome, or it's amazing. Only AP can make it like this, and only AP does it like this. This is completely unique to them. If you like it, you should buy it. And by the way, if you do want to buy it at the lowest price anywhere online, and you don't want to stand in line at your AD for 2 years, then go to jazztime.com or click the link in the description below. So the dial, it also has luminescence on the hands and the hour markers, which means this watch can be seen at night, which, by the way, I gotta tell you, is a very important feature because a lot of watches cannot be seen at night. And that makes the watch not very practical. Now, AP has thought of that. They put luminescence on this, a very good luminescence, by the way. If you want to compare, actually, AP, if you look at their older generations, they made a lot of different variations of this exact one. But this is the final evolution of it, and I believe it's the best evolution, and I really don't see how AP can get another pass. And I believe it's the best evolution, and I don't really see how AP can make another pass this one and make it even better because it's absolutely perfect. The dial just has the right proportions of length and the hour markers and the placements of the date wheel. Now, why is that? Because in the previous generation, the hour markers were skinnier or thinner or shorter, sorry, which left too much space on the dial. And in this generation, it just fits right. Also, in the previous generations, the date wheel was moved in a funny position. Now they just moved it to the right position, and it just fits right. Moving on down, now let's talk about the bracelet. Now, the bracelet is actually also updated from the previous versions, and it's because it's more streamlined, more tapered. Now, what I mean by that is when you put it on its side, you can watch the taper of the bracelet, and you'll notice instead of flaring out, it'll come down a bit more of a taper. And that's because they use smaller links here at the top to allow it to hug the wrist better, so it'd be more of a form fit. It just makes it more ergonomic. It allows the watch to fit perfectly, which of course it should. Considering the price tag of the watch, and they want this watch to be as comfortable as possible so that you'll wear it all the time. I believe they absolutely accomplished that by making the bracelet this way. Now, the older bracelet was thicker and it had a lot less taper, which I didn't like, and they fixed that problem. So there you have it. Now, let's talk about the movement. The movement this is like a major part. The movement is a caliber 4302. It's a new updated movement. Before the movement, you could not see through the back, which it was just covered. I think it was 2385 old movement. Nothing wrong with that movement, of course, but this movement is superior in how many ways? Many. 1, the power reserve is longer. 2, it's more beautiful. It has a cutout rotor. And 3, you can actually see it. The old movement you could not see. Now it uses 257 parts, which for a chronograph is going to be on the average to low side. I've seen chronographs using up to 300 parts, but it doesn't mean that the more parts, the better. Sometimes more parts means more trouble. Of course, AP, I believe that their sports watch, their movements... Oh, I'm sorry, this is not a chronograph. I misspoke. For 250 parts, it's an average amount for a date only. It would be low for a chronograph. So sorry, that was my mistake. But anyways, the movement, I believe AP does some of the best movements, if not the best movements in the business. Even when you compare them to other of the 3 big watchmakers, Vacheron Constantin and Patek Philippe. They just make fantastic movements. Now, let me try this on and give you my thoughts. I am 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, and this watch, as you can see it looks amazing on me. And my thoughts are that I really like this AP. I am a huge fan of them. I think that the Royal Oak is the best sports watch that you can buy. It even exceeds that of the Nautilus. The Nautilus is very good, but it's only priced more because of the low amount, low quantity. It's not necessarily better. If it compares to its rivals, I don't believe that the Nautilus beats the AP in the dial, the bezel, the bracelet, or the movement. I don't believe it beats them in any of those departments. The only thing that the Nautilus beats the Royal Oak in is price, as it is more expensive, and that's because of its rarity. It's much more rare to see a Nautilus than it is to see a Royal Oak, but for craftsmanship and everything else that I mentioned, I have to go with the Royal Oak. Now, with that said, Nautilus is also an amazing watch as well, don't get me wrong. But we're talking about this one right here, and I believe in this configuration. The blue dial, it's the best configuration. I even believe it's better than the green. It's classic color. Some people like it with its complications, but with just the date and time only, it's also a very special because it looks very clean. You don't have a whole bunch of junk all over the place. It's just a very clean looking watch. You could wear this easily with a suit. You could wear this in a sporting manner. It's just going to be a timeless watch. In fact, it has been a timeless watch for more than 50 years. It has stood the test of time. So you know that you could buy this watch and in 50 years probably hand it down to your kid. It will still be timeless. And it'll probably even look the same. So look, if you want to buy this watch, click that link in the description below to buy it at jazztime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.